old chain rule, or as it's sometimes called, at least this is how I first thought about it, was being the outside-inside rule. So this is what the chain rule basically says. It says you start off with a function that's actually a composition of functions, and it says to take the derivative of that. What you do is it's the derivative of f, the inside's left alone, multiplied by the derivative of the inside. So in terms of this outside-inside rule, notice you basically get the derivative of the outside function, evaluate it at the inside function, and then you multiply that by the derivative of the inside function. And that's the basic idea with the chain rule. And of all the derivative formulas that you'll run across, probably the one that you'll use most often is definitely going to be the chain rule. So it's one of these derivative rules. It's a little confusing at first, but you definitely want to make sure that you get a handle on it. So let's do an example here. So suppose we have the function y equals, let's say, sine of x squared, and we want to take the derivative of this. Well, the outside function in this case is the sine function, and the derivative of sine is cosine. If it was sine of x, we would get cosine of x, but instead of sine of x, we have sine of x squared. So the derivative is going to be cosine of x squared, and this is where we have to multiply it by the derivative of the inside part. So we'll multiply this by our 2x. So notice we've got, if you think about again, the sine as being the outside, the x squared as being the inside. Notice we took the derivative of the outside part, we evaluated it at the inside part, and then we multiplied that by the derivative of the inside part. Okay, so that's a basic chain rule example. Let's do some other ones here. Suppose I have the function, let's say y equals